Good evening and a warm welcome from Tucumán in Argentina. The final game of day 2 is New Zealand versus the hosts, Argentina. The crowd are here, you're here. It's set to be a fantastic evening. Sweltering heat out there too, 31 degrees. And they're playing for top spot there. Australia have just won their game, so they go to the top of the table, leapfrogging China. Argentina would like to pick up a win here so that they can join them level on points. But they've got New Zealand standing in their way. Well, listen to that reception for both of these sides here this evening. It's Argentina versus New Zealand, the final game of day 2. Argentina in the home colours of sky blue and white. There's the Black Sticks. Should be an epic battle, this one. A few presentations before we get started this evening. Then we'll have the anthems and then the game. Amy Hassick there getting the first award of the evening, and she receives the golden whistle to celebrate 100 international matches, as umpired at the 2010 World Cup in Rosario and the London 2012 Olympic Games. Becomes the 33rd umpire to receive a golden whistle. Clocked up a century in a recent Asia Cup in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. Pam Stupa there, the executive board member of the International Hockey Federation, awarding her the golden whistle. Next up, Mark Hager, the Black Sticks coach, steps out. He's got 2 awards to make this evening. Eager to get rid of them. First of those, and hitting 150 caps this evening, is Gemma Flynn. Had a good game yesterday evening, despite losing. A good performance from her. 150 caps now for her country. And alongside her, the goalkeeper, Sally Rutherford. 50 caps now. Congratulations to both girls, and also to Amy. Everyone to their feet for both sets of national anthems, and then it's into the hockey. Passionate rendition of the New Zealand national anthem, and well received by the home crowd in Argentina. They can join in this one. You too, if you know the words. Yeah, baby. New Zealand versus Argentina. It's the final game of day 2. Fantastic atmosphere in Argentina here in Tucumán. Welcome along. Michael Absalom at the helm here for this game between these two sides. Players just meeting our umpires for the evening. And we can have a look at the two sides and how they line up. We saw 50 caps for Sally Rutherford this evening. Also Gemma Flynn hitting that target of 150 caps. Captained by Kayla Sharland, who had a cracking game yesterday evening, despite losing out to China by 2-0. How will New Zealand bounce back in this tough game against the world champions? They're coached by former Australian international Mark Hager, head coach since 2008. And their opposition tonight are Argentina. Plenty of talent in that squad. Luciana Aymar, the number 8, the key player to look out for, sat deep last night and may push up forward to the midfield. Belensucci in goal had plenty to do last night as well in that 1-1 draw against Australia. And their coach recently taken over, Emmanuel Ruggiero. Our umpires this evening are Lisa Roach from Australia and Amy Hassick of the USA, who received her golden whistle this evening for over 100 international matches now umpired. It is Argentina to get us underway. The ball straight to Aymar. New Zealand versus Argentina. Game 8 of this Hockey World League final. The top 8 teams all in action here in Argentina. Argentina with the advantage, of course, of having the home crowd behind them. Here's Aymar again picking it up in the midfield. Already space for Argentina, and that's Marino, who scored last night with the ball across the face of D. No one there in the end of it. Luchetti wasn't a million miles away. Oh dear, not ideal. So a few nerves to settle down there for New Zealand. Given possession straight away back is Scarone. Head high, ends up in the back of the goal, but it was a dangerous ball in. Won't count. Exciting first minute. Seems to already be acres of space out there. Loose stick challenge there from Thompson. Couldn't get full connection with it and needed some sturdy defending at the back. Flynn now released down the left-hand flank, using that left arm extension to try and get a yard or two on her opposite number. And New Zealand almost into attacking territory for the first time in the game. Here's Sharland at the back. Into punt. Offloads it to Blackwood. And back to Sharland now. Confident passing there to Charlton in the midfield. Comes all the way out, turns strong. Can't quite get the pass off. Good Carrying riposte though to make sure it stays down that end. Joined by Nikki Simmons of Ireland in the commentary box this evening for this game. Sweltering heat again, but Argentina definitely starting the stronger of the two sides, Nikki.
Yeah, they started stronger and Imar getting on the ball straight away. It's good for the crowd.
For Rebecca as well. Cuts inside Charland. Can't get the penalty corner though.
New Zealand were a little bit shaky at the start, but they had a nice passage to play there for a few minutes, so hopefully they'll cling on to that and start doing that again.
Look at that recent attack. Rebecca just pulling it back inside. A good jab tackle from Dennison. Reed Dennison at the back for New Zealand today. She's 20 years of age and to her 23rd cap already. Punt turned strong. Ooh. Bit of a bobbly one, but helped out by Cox, who came running towards the ball. Argentina are forcing it down this right flank. The Punk's taking it on, and what a great ball threaded through to Thompson. Thompson can't get it into the D, or at least not onto her foot. Amar now peels out. 3 players she beats there just by spinning out and opens up the right-hand channel. This is Sanchez Mokia. Luchetti now. Lead off by Delfina Marino. Good work off the ball. Luchetti picking it up again inside the 23-metre zone this time. Players weren't 5. Hadn't gone 5 the ball before it came into the D. Can't hit it directly into the D anymore these days.
It's great off the ball movement there by Argentina. They're just working off each other and really interchanging, which just makes it really difficult for defending.
Strong reverse stick pass, cut out by Barrinuevo. Amar now to Luchetti. 3 New Zealand players hassling for the ball back, including Sophie Cox there. Forces Argentina back into their quarter. Amar, 4 players around her. Clearly they don't want her to get too involved, but she just rises to the challenge, loves it. Here she is now. Too flamboyant that. Luchetti picks up though. Tackle comes in again from Dennison.
Especially with the crowd behind her, I think every time she gets the ball they cheer, so she's probably going to try a few tricks.
She's essentially a god out here in Argentina.
Yeah, okay.
Staying in the same hotel as us, the Argentina girls. They get bussed in and policed in, and hundreds of fans outside the hotel every single night looking for photographs, autographs. Amazing that they're treated like rock and roll stars, but so good, fantastic, love it being a hockey player.
Yeah, it's awesome to see, and it must be an amazing feeling, especially playing at home now.
Charlotte with an equally strong turn to give some space for her now, carrying the ball. Wants to try and avoid taking it into contact if she can. She's run the full length, gets the ball in, and was looking for Flynn over there on the far side, just behind her.
That's a great run from Charlotte there. She's weaving in and out and changing the angle of the attack, which is what you need from your midfielder looking for your forwards.
Get focused on the 5. Okay. Not for me. Okay.
Oh, wonderful skills. Watch that all night. That's Webster who was back there and fouled. Webster with the quick restart, plays her club hockey at North Harbour, back home in New Zealand. Bit of a hospital pass there for Charlotte to deal with, and Argentina have it back with Rebecca. There's a foot in there, so Argentina with the ball just outside the 23. Delia steps up to take it. More room here then This time it's Barry-Nuevo with the ball in, takes a deflection off a New Zealand stick. But the stick's getting hooked up and New Zealand getting the ball back because of that foul in there. Aymar would push forward.
You can always tell the drag flickers on the team because they opt for that as well, for passes into the circle, because that would be their more confident pass, and it's often very tricky because it can be a little bit lifted.
Let's see if Barry-Nuevo can convert from the head of the D. No penalty corners yet in this game so far. Here she is now on the ball, playing at left back, just that left half position. There was a foot in there. Again, Scaroni was under a lot of pressure. Lucchetti breaks. Aymar now driving forward, spins, and one touch away from the keeper. Another look at it. In she comes. So quick, and needed that one touch away from Danielle Jones.
Extremely sharp turn there, just pivoting on her feet. Not many players can do that and get a shot away that quickly. She also had about 5 New Zealand players around.
Well, in amongst the chaos, a penalty corner has been awarded. And New Zealand want to use their video referral. They're confident that there wasn't a foot inside the D. The umpire will now have a look at this. This was the bit of skill from Luciana Aymar that took it past Charland. Swivels does the footwork. There was the touch away from goal from Jones. Came off the stick. And then Webster sweeps to safety. No foot in there as far as I can see. Players have all seen it on the big screen as well. From that angle. We'll just double check it from another couple of angles. No foot there. That's all stick, as we saw from the other angle, and then swept away by Webster again.
Yeah, from the umpire's angle it may have looked like a foot because she was behind her, but...
No. The video, not very good. Slow.
There is a decision
Hi, Amy,
pending.
can you hear me? Yes.
Here it comes.
I have a decision for you. Yes. There was no foot. Restart with the bully. New Zealand keeps their referral. Okay? So no corner. The bully
New Zealand keeping their referral, and Annabelle Willocks of Wales, the video umpire this evening, seeing what we saw as well in the slow motion replays.
That's a good decision by New Zealand there to look for the video umpire.
Or the ball out of play with a long hit. Bully. Do the bully. Okay. Yeah. Right, on your whistle, yeah? I'm going to blow time on, okay, and then I'll tell you when, all right? Just wait for me.
Time will go back on the clock.
Thank you.
And Argentina come away with the ball. Better passage of play from Argentina in this first half. Sideline ball for New Zealand.
I can't tell how close it is when it comes to
Argentina was really trying to squeeze this in here, but they were a little bit late there, allowing New Zealand to get out.
I think that's the way to do it, isn't it? Take the ball early, take it quick, and try and get there before Argentina set. Punt picks it up on the halfway line. Skips one tackle, can't get past the second. Nine minutes played, no goals as yet. It's New Zealand 0, Argentina 0. Other results from the day: England losing by 3-2 to the Netherlands. Germany playing out a 2-2 draw with Korea.
Rolling on, yeah.
And just before this game, Australia beating China by 5-1 to go top of this table. Australia and China both in the table with New Zealand and Argentina. Ball allowed to be played over-the-shoulder height in this tournament as far as the rules and regulations go. So you'll see plenty more of that throughout the tournament. Good skills from Sanchez Mokia. Back inside punt, 2 in a row. Running her inside out. Here's Aymar now. Thumps it in, takes a deflection from the defender before that shot goes wide. Luchetti with the final throw the stick at it. It was in slow motion. It all happened so quickly. There was Luchetti's shot wide after that initial deflection from Pippa Haywood.
Yeah, I think if Pippa hadn't got that touch there was a free player on the back post, so it wasn't a great touch, but it was vital.
Too good, stopped it dead. Onto the stick of Webster, and here's a chance for New Zealand. Blown against them. Third-party obstruction there.
Too many players going after the ball rather than giving space for the player on the ball.
There's a day off for all these sides tomorrow, so lots of the other teams in here watching this evening, getting a sample of the atmosphere. England just to the bottom right. Not sure if our cameras will be able to pick them up. Alongside China in their own little VIP section, enjoying this one. Both England and China losing their games today. They'll be back in action on Tuesday in the final pool games. Charlene now. There's Mark Hager. Appeared at 2 Olympic Games, bronze medalist too from 1996, the Atlanta Olympics. I was playing with the Kookaburras there. Good change of angle, ball comes in, hits the back of the net, and no deflection there. Could have easily taken a cheeky little touch there from Webster or Koch. She was in there as well. Straight into the backboard, no deflection, no goal.
I think Suchi thought it might have taken a deflection, so she went for it anyway, just try and save it.
Final touch came off an Argentina stick, so New Zealand have the ball with Blackwood. Bridget Blackwood, just 22 years of age. Gets us restarted, and there's punt with a little bit of aggression off the ball. Good to see she's pumped up for this one. One of the more experienced players with over 130 caps now for New Zealand.
New Zealand are opting for a much higher press than Argentina at the moment, and their midfield and forwards are working well together.
Getting numbers behind the ball as well. It's good, they're holding Argentina here, but there we go. Curse of the commentator. Straight in and around, went herself. A bit selfish in my opinion, far post was loaded, and Caballero opting to go herself.
Great ball by Armour, just snuck through past the defender.
Keep an eye bottom left here, far post was open. Could have easily laid it back, and would have been an easy tap in. But
New
instead,
Zealand also like forgetting about players in the back. There was 3 or 4 that went to that one player.
Could and should be 1-0 to Argentina. And Charlene waiting to come back onto the pitch. Also Liz Thompson down there. Another set of fresh legs. What options has she got? Got to maintain possession. Gives it straight back to Sanchez Mokia. Marion Levo, Sanchez Mokia, nice 1-2 interchange. Lines on. Oh, almost finds Rebecca. the area to play around and mess around with it. What confidence to do that from Dennison. Didn't make it easy for herself, and again, that pass was just out of reach. Could have played the early ball. Delia, crossfield, that's the way to do it. Opens up the right-hand channel. Again, changing the angle and coming infield. This time it was picked off by Charlton. Charlton now through the heart. Punt on the overlap. Nice one too. Charlton again on the reverse stick, couldn't pick it up. She'd done a full 50-yard shuttle to get there. Stick tackle from punt, advantage played. Bobbers off Rebecca, stick falls to Cavallero. Amar now. This is Albertario in front of her. Lovely tackle.
New Zealand are watching the ball a little bit too much for me. I think their defenders are coming back, but they're just not, they're leaving players free, which is making life a bit easier for Argentina.
Across the baseline, another long corner. Actually, it's going to be a free hit just outside. I think it was a foot. Ball does eventually come into the D. Almost as far as Cavallero, but no real threat there from that attack. 19 minutes left to play in the first half. You're just tuning in at home in New Zealand. It's New Zealand 0, Argentina 0. Didn't really miss too much. No clear-cut shooting opportunities for New Zealand. Argentina have probably had the better of the chances, getting in and behind the defence on a couple of occasions, but no goals as yet. That's the good news for New Zealand. And here they go with a chance to open the scoring themselves. Drive forward. That's Flynn.
Flynn was going to go for a reverse stick there, but I think the defender was too close to her, and then ended up losing the free.
Yeah, that was given for another third-party obstruction. Player screening the other player and not allowing Argentina to get to the ball.
It's very brave pressing by New Zealand here.
Oh, and it's paid off. Oh, such a shame. Little foot there from Samantha Charlton. I think that's the way they've got to go at a team like Argentina.
Yeah,
get
put
stuck
them
into them. Absolutely. Losing a stick. Charlton coming forward with it now. Into the attacking 23. Crunches the ball in. Takes a deflection from Delia for a long corner. Charlton over it again for New Zealand. Little touch there from Flynn. Helps it under her shoulder and into the D. Delia has it pinched off her. Scrambled away.
It's excellent hassling by New Zealand though. Like, they're not going to let them get it out easy.
Being persistent. Forgerson now with the ball in. Hadn't travelled 5 before going into the D. Still New Zealand remain high. Amar completely unmarked there. You can't allow that. Fortunately, that's a rare mistake from her. Gifts it back to Charland. Now we might see a green card here.
Montgomery's getting a little bit frustrated with herself as well.
Green for Cavallero, I think there. 2 minutes in the sin bin. Argentina down to 10 players. As Webster now comes through, can't find a way through. New Zealand with that player advantage then. Can they take advantage of that? Charland jabs that away. There's Martina Cavallero of Argentina. Taking a 2-minute breather in the sin bin. Still just 23 years of age. One of the hopefuls, hopefully, for next year's World Cup at The Hague. Argentina just sagging back now.
Yeah, they're playing, oh, they're down one player, so they're playing with 2 up front.
movement from Habib. Ball through to Luketti is picked up by Neil. One of the taller, stronger members of this New Zealand squad. But there's some experience at the back for Argentina. Stepping forward, picking the ball. Luketti comes away with it now. Stolen back by Gemma Flynn. Carries on the run, and Barrenrevo was there as the last pillar of defence. Punt this time has a go. Across the baseline from Rodriguez, who scored an own goal last night. No such horrors this evening. Well, not yet anyway. Hayward winning that free hit. Charlene there now. Good turn from her. Goes all the way. There was stick contact. Advantage played. Ball is loose and goes into the back of the net. Punt gets an opener for New Zealand, and New Zealand lead here against Argentina. Against the run of play, it's New Zealand 1, Argentina 0. Ball swept away. There was confusion there in the defence between Barrenrevo and Habib, and it falls to punt there. Pinpoint accuracy into the side netting to get it past Belensucci. And Anita Punt gets her first goal of the tournament. It's also New Zealand's first goal of the tournament. Anita Punt converting on 20 minutes.
Yeah, an excellent first-time shot there. Player saw the gap and went for it. I think New Zealand had a few minutes there where they were, you know, they would have been disappointed not getting anything.
Yeah, they were looking for an outcome. They got one in the end in the form of a goal. So we've only had to wait 20 minutes for the first goal of the game. How will Argentina react to that? What a lovely tackle. Ball threaded through from Cox. This is Forgerson. She's under pressure here. And loses possession. Oh, lovely skill. Little dink over the stick from Marino. Luketti comes out. So much room over on the right-hand side now. Argentina prepared to use that. Soroga with the balls forward. Cavallero back on the pitch after her 2-minute suspension.
Argentina definitely trying to squeeze in this left-hand corner.
Delia watches it well. It was bouncing awkwardly. The first stick ball into Luketti. It's come down through the middle now. Straight strike on goal. Takes a deflection. Needed a save from Rutherford. The follow-up goes in though. An equaliser for Argentina. Persistent, and it's paid off. New Zealand 1, Argentina 1. Great initial save here from Sally Rutherford. The rebound comes in, and Marino makes no mistake about it. Good vision. There was a little deflection in front of the goalkeeper from Marino, and nothing Rutherford could do about the follow-up. So Argentina back in the game, having conceded on 20 minutes. They've equalised 2 minutes later.
That's what the definitely would have done today, I think. Excellent finish.
We've got a game on our hands. It's an exciting one, as you'd expect. Delfina Marino now having scored in both games in the tournament so far. Scored the only goal in the game against Australia last night for Argentina. And has now scored against New Zealand.
We're already talking about how important it is to be really concentrated, a lot of concentration after you score a goal.
Here they come again. Fresh and full of confidence after that last attack. Soroga again involved in the build-up. Can they get it back into the D again? New Zealand need to push out. And get the ball back, and it's with Charlton. Coach speaking to his most experienced and influential player, Luciano Aymar, the captain. Reed with the restart to punt. There's space for Charlton. Came up off her stick.
Punt has such a great ability though to change her angle and just use her pace. I'm sure you saw that bit of skill there. It's just very difficult to defend.
10 minutes remaining in the first half. New Zealand 1, Argentina 1. Both sides with their video referral if they want to use it. There is Aymar back on the pitch now. Searching ball forward for Carla Rebecca. And here's where the crowd can play their part. Brilliant atmosphere.
Yeah, they've livened up again now that it's 1-1. They went a bit quiet when New Zealand went 1 up. Didn't last for long.
No, it didn't, just 2 minutes. They need to punt, putting New Zealand ahead on 20 minutes, and then the equaliser coming through, Delfina Marino on 22 minutes. That's where we are with 9 minutes to play in the first half. An essential touch there from Danielle Jones at the back for New Zealand. Interception. Cass Reed just giving up possession cheaply there for New Zealand, and Aymar dragging things out a little bit. And again, almost finding the goal scorer, Marino.
Yeah, again, New Zealand have to be a little bit careful again. They don't suck too many players in.
Went under a stick, actually. That's how close she was, which is why there was a big sigh from the crowd down that far end behind the goal. Only a few spare seats here this evening. Coach Hagar makes a few notes. New Zealand can take a lot of positives out of the first half. Defending like their life depends on it at the moment. Forgerson with the drive down the right side, comes off for some fresh legs. Gemma Flynn back on. Pippa Hayward also on for New Zealand now. There's Charland over on the left-hand side. All these players interchanging, playing different positions, different roles. Jones keeps that in play. Down the line to Cox, onto the foot of Barrinuevo.
I think that's where it's different to other games where, you know, maybe, for example, football, where they're kind of stuck to their own positions. In hockey, everyone moves, and especially midfield and defence change.
Stick on stick. Argentina ball. New Zealand forcing Argentina left. They go left, they go airborne, and they find Aymar. Good peel out from Thompson after the initial tackle. Dirty challenge in there on Dennison. Flynn, lovely pick up. Just had that one defender to beat. Still going hard at it. Lays it off now for Thompson. Thompson thumps that one in. And she is again. 4 Argentina players to try and get it through. Flynn is there, gets the shot off. Ball comes back to Cox, palmed away by Suchi.
Good play by New Zealand, but perhaps she could have won a corner there instead of trying to shoot at such a tight angle.
Lovely ball through the legs from Punt. Argentina defender going through on Gemma Flynn and conceding the free hit. Charland with the ball in this time. It's gone high, but it's come off an Argentina stick. 5.5 left to play in the first half. And New Zealand clinch one before the end of the half. There was a foot again this time off that deflection from Punt. Some aggressive tackles going in off the ball here. Really physical game. Let's look at that effort. Yeah, here's that angle that you were talking about. Shooting from that angle, it was far too tight. Like you say, probably should have looked for a foot there, Nikki. And
yeah.
Here's the follow-up as well from Hayward.
I think there was just too many people there as well. It was too crowded.
Sanchez Mokia can't get past Dennison. New Zealand come away with it. Lovely little touch, takes it over the defender's stick and drive forward from Cox. Might fancy it herself. They've got numbers over here, one-on-one with the keeper. Suchi comes to defend that one from Olivia Merry, who had time to pick the shot, but Suchi timed it perfectly to keep Argentina in this one. And now they've got numbers over, 3-on-1 at the back here. Well, fortunate that actually did come off a foot of the New Zealand defender, because there were 2 and then 3 New Zealand attackers inside the D. Arbitario.
Yeah,
New Zealand just need to slow it down here, don't they?
Yeah, I think so. But even in the circle, I think they just need to be a bit more clever with their choices. Here we go again.
And this was Olivia Merry.
And if you can see on the picture there were sliding players coming in. I think I saw a couple of them were a bit annoyed that it didn't go across the goal.
Well, the final exchanges of this first half are end to end. There is 3 minutes left to play. New Zealand 1, Argentina 1. Argentina again with Luchetti now coming through the midfield. Charland stands tall. Hayward comes away with it. Good peel from her. This is Webster. Overlapping run from Flynn. Can she keep it in play? Can she get a corner? Ball comes back. And to safety for Argentina.
It's great to see New Zealand really are making, everyone's making an effort to get up there in the circle.
Bit of a hit and hope there from Olivia Merry. Thirsty for this New Zealand. That one coming in from Forgerson. Wins the free hit. Changes the angle. Can they get the ball into the goal? Good drive. And a good defensive tackle, a clean defensive tackle, more importantly. Delia just trots over. No rush here to take this one. Crunches it to the left-hand flank, where Sanchez Mokia is waiting for it. Back in field to Luchetti. Forgerson chasing her down. Here's Amar. Takes on Dennison. Takes on Hayward and somehow manages to get the ball through to Rebecki, who's going strong, gets the reverse stick off. And Amar was in the air with her stick looking for a deflection. And that's a lot closer than it looked at full speed. Have a look at it in slow motion. Rebecki here making room for herself. Maybe there was a foot there, that's why the players have stopped. I'm sure had that gone in, they would have questioned that.
Yeah, I think so. She kind of barged her way through a little bit as well, kicking sticks left, right and centre. But yeah, and then Amar nearly got a touch in the air.
Space for Forgerson, gets a foot round, deflection the Argentina player. Forgerson quickest to react to it and take it. Final 30 seconds of the half. Into Charlton. That should move the angle enough. The ball comes in. Good cover defence from Argentina as a team. Protecting that line to goal. And now winning the free hit. Two goals in the first half then. New Zealand going ahead through a Anita punt on 20 minutes. And Argentina drawing level 2 minutes after that through Delfina Marino. That's where we are as the crowd counts us into half-time. Whistle's gone, the buzzer's gone. The hooter went very quietly because the crowd are so loud here. But that is half-time. And at half-time, it's New Zealand 1, Argentina 1. New Zealand working really hard to get something out of this game. Argentina, remember, already with a draw in the tournament. They drew yesterday evening to Australia 1-1. New Zealand looking to bounce back after that loss against China yesterday evening, where they lost 2-0. Rebecca's been causing the usual trouble up front. And both sides will now get the opportunity to get some liquid on board, get inside. There is confirmation of that half-time score. All the second half action on the way very shortly, but at half-time here in Tucumán in Argentina, it's New Zealand 1, Argentina 1.
Un saludo muy especial para todas las veteranas presentes y para todos los apoyos. saludo muy especial para Saint Catherine de Buenos Aires, para SEC de Santiago del Estero, León Tenis, Unión y Juventud y Online.
Welcome back. Half-time here between New Zealand and Argentina. Final game of day 2, honours even at half-time. 1 goal apiece. Anita Punt and Delfina Marino both on the score sheet. New Zealand went ahead, and we can have a look how they did that with some highlights from the first half. Punt here at the bottom of your screen. Rocket of a finish to put her side ahead. Right place, right time after there was a bit of a mix-up here with Barrinuevo. And also Habib back there. Allowed Punt to find a bit of space, but well-class finish. 2 minutes later, though, Argentina did have a response. Marino coming close with the first shot, forcing that save from Rutherford. Just there, the deflection. Rutherford back to her feet quickly, but look at the angle on that reverse stick shot. You'll see it better from this angle there, squeezing it inside the near post of Sally Rutherford. Rutherford making her 50th appearance today for New Zealand. 1 goal apiece then, and shots on target fairly even. Argentina just up by 1, 5-4. Circle penetrations as well, just nipping the advantage there, 9-8. And Argentina have just had a little bit more of the possession. No penalty corners in the game so far, which is a surprise because it's been end-to-end stuff. Plenty of circle penetrations, but no major outcomes in the form of penalty corners. New Zealand doing well here to compete with the host nation. Still 30 degrees out there and fast approaching 10 o'clock at night. New Zealand still in the dugout. And we saw a couple of the youngsters there on their mobile phones and social media, and if that's your thing and that floats your boat, then why not follow the whole tournament on Twitter at FIH_hockey and hashtag any of your photos or comments with the letters HWL. Some serious focus there inside the New Zealand camp. They'll be on Twitter later though. I'm sure you've got your favourite players that you follow, all giving reaction to their games and experiences out here in Tucumán in Argentina. And a nice way that you can interact with them, and if you miss any of the action, of course, you can catch it via our Snappy TV chat and our links there. Goals and goals galore. Facebook as well, you can get your official videos and photos from behind the scenes. And I know a lot of these guys like to Instagram as well, so you can hashtag FI Hockey for some more behind-the-scenes footage there.
You really need to get points in this game. So
get involved, embrace it, and who knows what you might discover. Crowd making the most of the half-time period as well, and there's a whole gaggle of girls up there. Yep, calling home. You're on the telly. So New Zealand competing here with Argentina, which is good. Strong first half from them. And Las Leones, the Lionesses, creating more penetrative attacks. As both players head out for the start of this second half. So 1 minute or so until pushback. Alongside me in the commentary box is Nikki Simmons, and thoughts on the first half and what we can expect from this second half, Nikki.
I think New Zealand had a bit of a shaky start. I think maybe the whole the whole situation here with the home crowd for Argentina, and they also lost yesterday, so they needed to get some points on the board. But they've really come back into the game. They did lose concentration again after scoring, letting Argentina very quickly back in, but I think they did well towards the second half, end of the first half, so hopefully into the second half they'll show some good stuff.
Well, let's see if they can carry that momentum through into the second half. Umpires wanting to speed things along a little bit here. A look there at the bench of New Zealand, including Amelia Gibson, who was closest to the picture there. Never easy being the reserve goalkeeper. You get to do all the training, don't necessarily get to enjoy all the match time. It's Sally Rutherford's night tonight, 50 caps for her and 150 for Gemma Flynn. New Zealand then with the restart into the second half. Not the best aerial from Charlon to get things started, but at the half it's New Zealand 1, Argentina 1. New Zealand going ahead through Anita Punt on 20 minutes. Swept the goal graciously home before Delfina Marino equalised for Argentina on 22 minutes. Here is Punt now. Great ball, good pace on it. All the way along to the baseline. Kept in, maybe a bit of a stick challenge in there, but it was right underneath the umpire's nose and nothing given. Clear view of that one.
A bit like the game last night, Aymar is actually pushed up a bit, just moving into the front line.
Brought down by Blackwood into the midfield through Charlton. Acres of room down the left if they want to use it, but New Zealand forcing it right. Blackwood with the ball down the line, the one touch through, finds Cox. Good vision to knock it out, and out of touch on the right-hand side. Again, we've seen it before, they have to keep the ball alive, don't they? They can't just stand still in those situations, so they had to keep the ball and the body moving, and then saw a gap and carved it out to the right-hand flank.
Yeah, I guess sometimes if in doubt, just put it off the sideline.
If in doubt, bash it out.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Forgerson now, fouled. Thompson steps forward to take it. As Thompson finds Flynn just before it entered the D. They work hard on training on those set moves, those set plays.
Yeah, New Zealand's way of getting out of the 5-yard before it goes is they just have someone just outside the circle that gets a touch to put it in there.
That's come up off a New Zealand stick. Up off Olivia Merry, who was in the D. They now backtrack and work to about a 3-quarter press. Now they start to go. Merry leads the press coming forward. Forgerson got something on it, so it'll be Argentina ball.
That was a bit unlucky because it was a good press. It's working well.
Nice. Need to punt, making the foul, but outside the D, did it in the right place. Aymar takes on Charland, and numerous others, gets the ball in. Argentina have numbers here, ball wasn't goal bound. He'll touch here, here's a chance for Argentina to take the lead. And the shot going in over the top from Rebecca. Tried to lob the keeper.
There's a great ball in, lovely touch. Rebecca just over the bar.
Aymar was there on the far post. If she'd kept it low, no doubt she would have tapped it home, but Blackwood tracking back to try and cut out that option.
Yeah, again, New Zealand leaving a few players free in the circle.
Best chance of the second half so far. Luchetti now, who had that magic touch, which took it through to Rebecca, releases Rebecca again. Marino in there, the goal scorer, has it pinched off at Charland. It's what she does so well. And this too, carrying the ball, but straight onto a flat stick. And leaves a big gap in behind her. Amar now taking on Dennison. Oh, great save from Rutherford, but the follow-up goes in. Argentina take the lead. It's Argentina 2, New Zealand 1. Well, another cracking save from Rutherford from this initial shot. You've got to feel a little bit sorry for her. Amar gets around the back. Super save there off Rebecca's shot, and nothing she could do about the follow-up that did go in.
That was a super effort and super save, but again, you see 3 players there and New Zealand defenders scrambling around. Got a great finish in the end.
Yeah, second of the night for Delfina Marino. A second rebound of the night, this one coming on 40 minutes to make it Argentina 2, New Zealand 1.
It also came about by a little bit of too much running with the ball. I think they need to start passing a bit more. Charlotte got caught out and it ended up going straight into circle.
Maybe they can claw one back here, New Zealand. Can they find a foot? They get it past the keeper. No. Directly hit off by Suchi. No doubt about that. They can question this all they like if they want. But if it was given for deliberately hitting it across the line.
Do you want a referral, yes or no? Hold on. It wasn't a shot on goal. No. Do you have a referral, yes or no? Yes? Yes. Who wants to talk? No?
No,
okay.
I don't think they're having no phone.
Yeah. Let's go.
All chat from Argentina. It will be a penalty corner. No reason not to give that as a corner. Good umpiring from Amy Hassick there. We'll have another look at it here. It's been given for directly going out of play. Here from Suchi. Swings at it, knocks it off. It's going nowhere else but out.
I don't think they would have won that at all, so I don't think there's any point in them arguing about it.
Argentina still arguing as well down there. Boos ringing out around the crowd. Well, they had their chance to use the video umpire if they wanted to. They elected not to ask any question. And that's because they knew they were wrong.
Amy Hassick dealt with that very well.
So punt waiting at the head of the D. Charlene beside her. Penalty corner number 1 of the evening. Goes New Zealand's way. Anita punt with a flick. A lot of power on it. It went wide though. Had that been on target, I think keeper would have been in a bit of trouble. There's good pace on the injection. Super flick to beat the number 1 runner. Keeper at full stretch.
Yeah, that's the best flick I've seen her take in the 2 games she's played.
Oh, ball finds Amar. 4 on 3 at the back here now. Amar's going to go herself. She'll get the shot off as well. Hits it, takes a deflection off the defender and goes for a long corner. Thought she was going to rifle that one home. And she's in possession again. It's like a ghost, just keeps popping up wherever, causing all sorts of trouble. Argentina ball. Good skills. Just weaves tight little patterns. Earns the free hit. Totally in control out there. Oh, look at her go. Along the baseline this time. Oh, almost another walking goal with Becky this time. Denied on the far post by some solid defending. Some sketchy defending too in there as well amongst it. Let's have another closer look. Amar goes. Lovely skill to beat Charlene there.
Yeah, great skill there. Beat her and just got
Dennison who gets back.
line.
Hits Rebecca on the arm on the way through. Amar again now over on the left-hand side.
It's popping up everywhere. Just watch her running though. She's using her body to, instead of just her moving the stick or the ball, she's just moving her body and everyone's falling for it.
Almost how a football player or a rugby player even would dip their shoulder to wrong step someone or to wrong foot them.
Instead of moving the ball too much, she's using her stick and her body to fake.
Well, she's certainly proving to be a slippy customer out there for New Zealand. And comes in. No danger from that attack. 27 minutes left to play in the second half. New Zealand 1, Argentina 2. Argentina going ahead here in the second half. It was level pegging at half-time. need to punt, putting New Zealand ahead before Delfina Marino equalised to go in at half-time, 1 apiece, but Marino adding a second on 40 minutes to give Argentina the lead.
Argentina trying a bit of a blindside press there, where the centre forward puts a bit of pressure, and when it goes to the back, the forward comes and takes when you're like from the other side of you, so you don't see them coming. It's very effective press.
Rodriguez back into her own half with Delia. Nuevo. There again, Amar, diagonal ball, at least 30-yard pass. Delia has a foot. Things go from bad to worse. Thompson's foot in there. There's another look at it. Yeah, that's a pretty basic error, that one, but just proves the pressure of a big occasion like this. Liz Thompson, though, the youngest member of the side. Best she learns those lessons here in this sort of environment and develops herself as a player. Just 8 international caps now.
Yeah.
Tough lessons to learn.
Credit to her, she was in the right position. She was in a good position in defending, but just couldn't trap the ball.
Here's Nuevo then at the head of the D. Slip flick this time. Another penalty corner. Delia was the slap hit in towards Marino, who's looking for a hat-trick here.
I think New Zealand were going to go for a video referral, but they've pulled it back.
30 seconds.
Same setup. Rebecca this time with the flick. Good save from Rutherford. But it came back, and another penalty corner has been awarded. Throw on the bounce then.
This is where the tactics come in. What way will New Zealand run? They need to figure out to make sure that they're doing it differently, so it's not the same every time. It's easy for Argentina to read.
Yeah, that last one was just palmed back into Dennis, and you saw there from the slow motion replay, which is why the follow-up penalty corner is taking place. Nuevo and Rebecca again at the head of the D. Nuevo this time low into the keeper's right. Double save, and it'll be a long corner. Screams of foot in there from the New Zealand players. Amar goes on another wiggle. Webster stopping her in her tracks this time. Rodriguez in support for Amar. Goes reverse stick into the D, can't go straight in, hadn't travelled 5. There's a look from behind that flick there of Nuevo. Good low save from Sally Rutherford. And a second follow-up save there as well. Rodriguez unable to get her shot off, squeezed and forced off for a long corner, but
New Zealand had a point there. I saw a foot there as well, but it just happens so quickly. You're not quite sure, so you're better off to save your video referral.
Here's Flint. Can she do something magic? And she tried to thread the ball forward to Cox.
Thank you. Okay.
Albertario and Soroga waiting in the wings for Argentina. Mary goes on a push, gets it. Oh, reaction save from the keeper. New Zealand here to equalise. Really good chance. It's not over yet. Webster. Good defensive work. Rodriguez comes away with it. Two of them partnering up. Oh, it's a really good charge in from Olivia Mary. Committed to it 100%. And Suchi had to be at her best. Oh, yeah. Just there, one more touch would have taken it past the keeper.
She did that really well. She took the timing of that run was perfect. It's a difficult one to get right, but the defender obviously had their head down and was just doing one thing.
space here. Oh, lovely skills from Caballero. Charland goes to it and takes it for a long ball. End-to-end stuff, chances at both ends. New Zealand still trail there by two goals to one. Long corner. Charlton right on the shoulder of Amar there. Chance for the players just to slow things down a little, take a few deep breaths.
Long corners are always one of those funny ones that it's very hard to get out of. Everyone's so tight. You're almost better off if you can make space to come out and around, but that's also difficult. There's a lot of people in the same space.
Well, the game's there for New Zealand to chase. They have to come forward. They have to get down the attacking end. Started off well with a good hit down the line from Charland. The ball already straight back in to New Zealand territory. Good chase back from Webster. Ball left here for Soroga to take. This is Rodriguez, Delia. Throws the ball confidently forward to Amar, who skins Charlton but can't get past Flynn. She'll win the free hit for the first challenge. Oh, lovely. Goes herself and gets the shot off. Wrong side of the post, though. Into the sideboards. Charland mirroring what we just saw from Amar. Leading by example, as the captains often do. Julia King up there. King and Punt now trying to get something out of this for New Zealand, but Argentina get out far too easily. And so much room open on this right-hand side. Ball out of reach from Soroga.
Just watching Amar there again. She snuck through there, little lift over the six. Just unfortunate she couldn't get on target.
Yeah, good night for her. Deserves that rest. Oh, bit of stick there. Heard it, didn't see it. A few key players coming off then for Argentina. Luchetti now coming off and bringing Albertario into the attack. Josefina Soroga also waiting in the wings.
Maybe giving their key players a little bit of rest so they can final push for the last 15.
Yep. And that's what they'll be doing. 18 minutes left on the clock. Charland has another go at it, another stab. Crossfield ball deflection. Oh, great pass. Great deflection and went into Forgerson's body, I think, first before deflected goal bounds towards the goal of Belensucci. Wonderful run, great vision from Charland. Good angles on it, into the body though of Forgerson. Great effort.
Yeah, excellent vision by Charland there, as you said already. But equally excellent diving in at the far post.
You've got to be committed, and it's amazing how many extra chances come about just from pushing yourself that extra 5 yards with the diving slide. Another goal for Argentina might kill this one off. New Zealand making it hard for them to score though at the moment by working hard and defending hard, but they've got numbers in behind the New Zealand defence. And the pass there from Caballero, not able to find Rebecki. Whoop, up and over. That's a bit unfortunate. Not sure I agree with that.
No, I think it was a clean tackle and she just went over the
She
top
was
of her.
down and then she's backed in and gone over it. I think that's a tough call for the umpire.
Again, like we said earlier, there's 2 defenders on 1 attacker, so sometimes it goes in the favour of the attacker.
Well, New Zealand do have a video referrer if they wanted to use it, but they're not going to use it. Means they agree with the umpire's decision.
Perhaps a bit clumsy, and they knew it themselves.
Does hand Argentina a good chance to extend their lead here. 2-1 up at the moment. And a straight flick from Barrinuevo forces another low save from Rutherford. Almost a mirror image of the last effort from Barrinuevo.
Rutherford's having a good game.
Yeah, she's been unfortunate with the 2 goals she's conceded, actually, because she's made 2 really good saves before the ball has actually gone on into the back of the net on the follow-up.
Yeah, I think so. It's just been the way
It's
the
been a
ball
second
dropped.
phase, hasn't it? Yeah.
But it's great to Argentina. Just shows you what the second phase does. If you're ready and for that rebound off the goalkeeper, you've every chance of scoring.
Ball in, another deflection, again from Karayevo. Argentina foot. There's a look at that low save again from Rutherford. Could have easily palmed it the way of the injector as well, which was Albertario.
Yeah, on the second look there, it also looked like they had intentionally gone for a deflection. One of the players were really down low, and the flick was low as well, so that shows that they maybe tried for the deflection instead of a shot on goal.
Chase is on there between Charland and Rebecki. Charland wins. Has to settle for knocking it out into touch, though. And Argentina have it in the attacking 23. Ball in again. Watched across the face of goal. A few last-minute instructions going on from Mark Hager, the head coach. Sends those on with Pippa Hayward.
You can also hear him saying quickly, so he's wanting the outlet to be a bit quicker than it is.
Hayward relaying a message to Charland here now. And she's pushing up higher now. So New Zealand going for this. Charland up into a high left attacking position. Does leave them that little bit more exposed, though. She'll have to leave some of the lesser experienced players to deal with that threat. Charland coming off for a break as well. Dennison. Good distance on the aerial, gets over the first line of defence of Argentina. Picked up by Delia.
New Zealand are really trying to squeeze it in there, but they're not getting it quite right. They're letting the shallow transfer happen, which is how Argentina are getting it every time.
Soroga, ball forward. Albertario draws the foul and forces the long corner. Jab tackle again, another long corner. One more goal here would make the crowd happy. And certainly relax a few nerves that are around and about in Tucumán within the stands. There's a look at some of the fans. Enjoying their evening here, their Sunday evening in Argentina. Nice way to spend it. Fulgerson's touch wasn't the best. Argentina have it back now with Albertario. Into the D, reverse stick shot comes across. Wasn't on target, came across the face of goal.
A little bit dangerous, perhaps.
I tend to agree. Charlton. New Zealand certainly not giving up, just not being able to create too many attacking opportunities for themselves.
Yeah, they're certainly working hard and they're really trying to press Argentina.
Olivia Merry's working hard up front for New Zealand. She almost got a tiny deflection goal bound earlier on in the second half. Suchi had to be at her best to save it. Merry comes off now and makes way for Cass Reed. So Reed on for Merry. Charlotte looks like she's going to be coming back on at some stage for the Black Sticks. And we've got just under 11 minutes left to play. It's New Zealand 1, Argentina 2. New Zealand actually went ahead through Anita Punt on 20 minutes. Delfina Marino of Argentina equalising on 22 minutes though. And then in the second half, putting us side ahead on 40 minutes. That one almost close to getting another deflection. Caballero was the player sliding in.
Yeah, it's just unlucky that the ball was just a little bit out of her reach, but fantastic to see players diving in like that, really determined to score.
Charlotte now on the pitch. Lovely move from Cox. Good reactions from Charlotte to get the quick restart going. Reverse stick shot in the back of the goal, but it would have been a blinder had it been soccer, let's say. Suchi was beaten, but there was no deflection there.
And Charlotte back on now. She really makes an impact. Like the minute she's been on, they've had a chance, well, at least attacking into the 25.
Any of their major attacks, she has been at the heart of those. Can't just rely on one player though, New Zealand. They're still working hard here to get a result. Another goal and a point here could be so valuable as the tournament develops. All the teams make it through to the quarterfinal stage, no matter what, and those take place next Thursday.
I think also a draw here or a win, you know, maybe a win's out of their reach, but a draw would give them a bit of confidence going into the next game and into the quarterfinals, rather than being down the bottom with 2 losses.
Big game as well for New Zealand, their final one. It's against their neighbours and rivals, Australia. 6:30 local time, that pushes back on Tuesday the 3rd of December. Third game of the day. Talking of Aussies, one at the helm there for New Zealand. Using every bit of his experience to try and get a result here for New Zealand. Suchi will just watch that one off. New Zealand have to push here. They're on 3-quarter press. We've got Gemma Flynn up front. Alongside her, Cass Reed. And also there, Sophie Cox. But it breaks through that first line of defence. Argentina not throwing too many numbers forward. 7 defenders now for the Black Sticks. Amar trots forward, and that one out of reach. Reed Dennison over the ball, and Argentina look to squeeze and put pressure on her. Charland pops back as well in those bright pink shoes of hers. Dennison opts for the aerial ball, comfortably brought down. Gomez Fantasia. Amar off the end of the pitch for a 16.
And a miscommunication there. I think she thought her forward was running for it, but she was almost staying out to give her way, to make room for Amar to go through. But
Bridget Blackwood comes on for Danielle Jones. And Webster drives forward into the D almost, but picked at the very last moment. Amar, route 1 ball. Picks out Marino, who has 2 in the game so far. Charland's back to cover. room right if they want to go here, New Zealand. Dennison just loses it for a moment. Eventually they get it out to the right. Punt up there on the halfway line, and Flynn just inside her. Charlon went long. It was a bit too bobbly for Blackwood to bring down. Blackwood out, Forgerson in. So New Zealand rapidly rotating players. That ball finds Rebecca. Dennison to beat. Rebecca powers on through. She'll get the first free hit and they'll bring it back to the dotted line. Ball must now travel 5 meters before it goes into the D. Habib with the restart. Amar now offloads the ball. Calmly brought down by Blackwood.
She had a lot of work to do there. The ball came in very high.
Yeah, it was Thompson actually. Blackwood just going off. So there's Thompson, this time beaten though. And Dennison slaps it away. Nuevo now with the ball. Charland. More danger here. And the experienced skipper with over 196 caps now for New Zealand sets Gemma Flynn loose. 2 players ahead of her, going all the way herself. Needed to slow things down. Punt with another slap hit. Takes a deflection off an Argentina stick. And New Zealand have a long corner.
Yeah,
Flynn just needed to slow down there, didn't she?
Yeah, sorry, again there she had options out wide, or she should have passed to maybe sooner, and she probably potentially would have got it back. She tried to take it on herself, but too far.
Oh, very nice. Floats one in behind for the follow-on chase. Rebecca was there. Amar got her eyes up early. Oh, it's relentless. 4.5 minutes remaining in this game. 4.5 minutes for New Zealand to get an equaliser if they're to get a point from it. If not, Argentina will take all 3 points and join Australia at the top of the table. Both sides having drawn against each other yesterday. Marino, reverse stick. Oh, forces the save from Rutherford again. Could have fallen to either Amar or Rebecca there. Thompson with the clearance.
Another great chance there for Argentina. Great skills shown, actually won a corner, but play let go on, and yeah, it could have been a touch-in again.
There was a defensive touch there that made it a little bit harder for Rutherford to watch that one all the way. Charlton now. Players absolutely dripping with sweat out there. It's been a hard night. Got to keep pushing now for these final few minutes. 3.5 left to play for New Zealand. Argentina can't let their foot off the gas either, because New Zealand more than capable of getting an equaliser here. Here's Forgerson. Over the 23 now. Blocked by Delia. Second wave of attack comes through. Free hit one. Well, that's all she needed to do.
She was good. She was patient there. Made sure she won a free hit. Didn't panic too much.
Well, they're on the edge of their seats here in Tucumán. Not been the convincing win that they would have hoped for. Every time Argentina play, I think they expect a shed load of goals. Might get another one here though with Amar. Oh, lovely work. 1-2's around the keeper and just tried to thread it through her legs. Carla Rebecca. 3 players around the keeper. Neither of them able to finish it. There was Amar who got her eyes up. Rebecca far post. Plays that 1-2. And Rebecca looks to hop, skip and jump it in.
Yeah, she almost had her back to goal. If she'd maybe turned her body a bit, she may have made it easier for herself. It's always easy from up here though.
Florencia Habib with the ball in, one-on-one with the keeper. Rebecca again squanders the chance. Rutherford quickly back to her feet. And New Zealand release punt. Long ball is on. And needed that touch from Delia. Delia and Guaranevo now both back. Good fast counter-attack that from New Zealand, but wasn't as accurate as it needed to be. Let's have a look at this latest chance. There was Rebecca, forced that save from Rutherford, who was quickly back to her feet to deal with the follow-up reverse stick shot that came in. Actually, Charlton sweeping it away to safety.
Yeah, excellent defence by both Rutherfield and Charlton there. Just Rutherfield coming out nice and early, which is good because she smothered the shot, the first shot.
Amar now injects another little bit of pace into it. Still got something left in the tank, despite playing another full game. Good persistence and strength. And actually, in the end, onto her own foot from Delfina Marino. 2 goals on the night so far for her. Still looking for that hat-trick. We're almost there, we're almost out of time. New Zealand can build one more attack. Charlton again, finds a ball through, Forgerson. Infield from Cox. Chance here for Webster. If she can turn strong, gets the foot, gets the penalty corner, and a chance to equalise in the dying moments of this game for New Zealand. Well worked.
Yes, she showed a lot of strength here and just put it straight onto the foot. Persistence anyway. But perhaps I think New Zealand, where it did fall for Charlotte there, she's a bit annoyed that they didn't play on.
Well, this would certainly make the Black Sticks sleep a bit easier this evening going into tomorrow's day off. It's going to be the final play of the night. Punts up there, we've already seen her flick hard but wide in the game so far. Charland also on call. All the New Zealand players now going up, the buzzer's gone. So it's full time. It's either going to finish Argentina 2, New Zealand 1, or can New Zealand get an equaliser? Punt from the head of the D, leaves it for Charlotte, looking for the slip flick. There's been another follow-up corner. Crowd think it's all over, but it's not.
That was a nice variation from New Zealand. It's pity it didn't go in. They were unlucky not to score there. Not quite sure what happened.
Ball certainly came up dangerously, which is why we've got another penalty corner. The crowd have to get a little bit more restless here and behind their side. Punt at the head of the D this time, looking for a flick past the keeper, deflection. Did they get a goal bound? No. Now the crowd cheer. There is a video umpire option here available for New Zealand. Argentina are already celebrating. They can use the TV referral. It's not over yet.
Hello, Amy. Hello.
They have to place it in the
any
corner.
reason to not have a penalty corner? I see it hit a New Zealand body. They say no body.
Okay, so I'm looking for no New Zealand body.
That's
And
correct.
it's New Zealand's referral.
That's correct.
So if this has hit a New Zealand body, then it will be the end of the game and Argentina will take the points. There's a save there from Suchi. It gets stuck on the stick there. Stick to stick. Possibly playing it on the ground. What do you think? What's your take on that, Nikki, from what we've seen in our one-off replay?
Doesn't look like it hit a body there, but there's a lot of bodies in the way of the ball. It's very difficult to see.
Hello, Amy.
Yes.
I have a decision for you.
Okay.
There was no New Zealand body,
Okay.
so there's no decision.
Okay.
So it's restart with the bully.
At
But it's the end of time.
So, no time. It would be fully.
It's end of time.
So, that's fine. Okay.
There we go then, confirmation. That's it, game over. It ends in disappointment for New Zealand, not able to get that equaliser. They can talk to the umpires a little more about it after the game as to the reasons why, but there was no New Zealand body there, but there was also no decision, so what would have happened next was a bully outside the D, which means it's full time here in Argentina, and Argentina taking the points and taking the win by 2-1. Amar's girls have done it again. They've held on just. And there'll be a small party in Tucumán tonight. There'll be a even bigger one next weekend if this time next weekend Argentina lift the inaugural trophy for the Hockey World League. The finals in full flow. Day 2 comes to a close with a win for Argentina. So both sets of players and all 8 teams now have a day off tomorrow, a chance to recover and refresh. New Zealand's final pool game will be against Australia at 6:30 local time next Tuesday, and Argentina's final game against China. But between these two sides, it's finished Argentina 2, New Zealand 1. And if you are only just tuning in for the closing moments of the game, we can show you a few of the highlights from it. New Zealand actually going ahead here through Anita Punt in the first half, scoring on 20 minutes. There she was, right place, right time, to give her side the lead. Argentina had to only wait 2 minutes though for a response, and a response it was too from Delfina Marino, contender there for goal of the day. Almost getting the deflection in first, but then on the half volley, backhand, almost like a tennis shot, slapping that one past Sally Rutherford in the New Zealand goal. Again, Rutherford called into action there. Again, another good save, but nothing she could do about the second phase play. Delfina Marino, again, the girl who was in the right place. Predatorial instincts pouncing upon this one. Amar involved. A little shot coming in from Rebecki, and Rutherford quickly to her feet, but nothing she could do to deny that effort, that goal, to give Argentina the win. Delfina Marino scoring on 40 minutes to take the win. 13 shots on target in total for Argentina. 25 circle penetrations. They certainly had the best of that bit of the game. But then penalty corners, well, none from 3, including one at the end there where New Zealand could have drawn level. None from 4 though for Argentina. But Argentina, I think, deserved winners on the night. And after that draw with Australia yesterday and that win against New Zealand this evening, they're level pegging with Australia. Goal difference the only thing separating the two sides. Australia and Argentina both on 4 points. China below them with 1 win on 3 points. And New Zealand yet to get any points in the tournament, but still a long way to go. They'll make the quarterfinals, whatever, but they'll be playing one of the top sides in the other half of the pool. Could be the Netherlands, could be Germany, could be England, could be Korea. All still to play for in the other pool, and the concluding part of the pool stages, all the games taking place on Tuesday. So a rest day for all the guys. You got any plans for your rest day, Nikki? You've probably got some work behind the scenes with some more internet content for us to make and film.
Yeah, it's all a big secret, so I'm sure all will be revealed tomorrow, the next day. Yeah, it should be a fun day tomorrow, and looking forward to a bit of rest.
Final thoughts on this evening's game between the two sides, Argentina and New Zealand?
I think Argentina deserved the win, but New Zealand, fair play to them, they really dug in deep there. I'm disappointed that they didn't get something at the end. I'm sure they would have preferred a draw, but they've got to just build for the next game.
Well, excellent. Thank you very much for your company as always. And if you've missed any of the action from today, all the highlights on the website on YouTube, just tap in FIH Hockey. There is confirmation of what Tuesday's schedule looks like. Netherlands will play Korea in the first game of the day. Netherlands topping the other pool. Germany in action in that grueling heat at 11:30 against England. Then our evening games on Tuesday night will be Australia versus New Zealand and Argentina versus China. The final pool games then taking place on Tuesday. Be sure to come back and join us for those and any other content at www.fih.ch if you like to find out anything more about the Hockey World League 2013. We'll be back with all the action on Tuesday, as I say. Enjoy your day off. I'm sure the players will, and we'll see you in just a couple of days' time. Final score here is New Zealand 1, Argentina 2.